In 1972,
when Michael Manley married Beverly Manley, the whole country felt a sense of pride. As black women, we had arrived. You see, back then, white men didn't marry black women. White men of a certain ilk did not marry black women, especially our president, our prime minister. I should correct myself, our prime minister. And not only did he marry a black woman, but he married a black woman with short type 4, I don't even know the type there, right? But she was not of mixed race. She was a straight up black woman. And he married her. And so we felt validated, especially in the midst of the 1970s black hair revolution that was happening during this time, where women were walking away from under the dryer, were ditching their pressing combs, were not flat ironing their hair, were saying, look, this is my hair, this is how I am, this is the way I wear it, take it or leave it. Tell me, what happened next?
Angela Davis
Did not pick out her afro to look pretty for anybody. Cecilia Tyson did not decide to go on TV with Kinro in her hair to get no compliment from nobody. This is where our actors were drawing a line and saying, listen, we are proud of our hair and we'll wear it any way we want to. We're not going to allow you to tell us what to do with our hair.
in 1975.
I finally got my mom to allow me to cut my hair. I mean, this is the longest. You saw it when it was loose a while ago. I think I've ever regrown my hair. And I've fallen into, I make all these hair oils from natural products. I created all these natural things to bring in the curls and gels and moisturizers and all of that, because my scalp is so sensitive that it got bad using synthetic products, that even just parting my hair felt like my head was kind of whole ants nest in there. And now I'm just tired. I'm 63. I'm tired of battling this. I want to straighten my hair. But in doing this, there comes a sort of guilt about me resorting to straightening it again. And I'm like, why am I feeling guilty about this? There must be a reason. So let's take a look at what is happening now with natural hair care and why sometimes it brings us guilt if we decide to step away from it. Alright, so now under this new natural hair revolution, right? They have introduced some new steps, a whole heap of new steps to taking care of your hair. Today, when you're washing your hair, back in the old day, you wash it 2 times and condition it and it's done. Now you have 15 million steps to manage to wash your hair first, and then after that, you have 20 different products for putting it to maintain your curl pattern. What curl pattern? Me still try to figure out what my own is. Oh, we have chart now. There are charts now that determine your hair pattern. I've been trying to figure out what my hair pattern is, my curl pattern, my whatever pattern it's supposed to be, and I still can't figure it out. What I have done for myself is that in trying to keep up with this curl thing and, develop some sort of curl, because I used to use the protein gel and jerry gel, but that would cause my hair to itch so much. I have extremely sensitive scalp. So I had to figure out a way to get my curls in without the sensitivity. And what I did, I started working with chia seed and flaxseed gel. And that is where my herbal journey began, because I started experimenting with that, and then I started using herbs, and now I have a whole natural hair care line for everything. If you're losing your edge, I have it. If you want to grow back your hair, I have it. All of those, I've put a link to the list of products I have available, but the reality is that now there is a whole new industry under the black hair care routine, right? People are selling bundles. People are selling weaves. Not to mention the protective hairstyle. Listen to me. Protective hairstyles are doing more damage than creaming ever did to black hair. When you look at the hairlines of people who are wearing wigs constantly, are wearing braids constantly, or whatever they're doing to protect their hair, you see thinning at the edges, you see thinning in the middle, you see thinning everywhere. As I said before, protective hairstyling has done more damage than creaming ever did. Right? And then now you are told that if your hair not done,
you're not saying nothing.
So the newest thing on the block is Valance curtain. Everybody edges after, baby hair. Well, when I was going to high school, we used to do the baby hair thing, but it was simple, brush it down and go so. Now you have a whole new Valance set. Everybody wear a curtain pan them forehead. Valance go down and thing, and it's getting ridiculous. Alright, and me I talk for myself because I think it looks stupid. Okay, so now another thing I want to look at before I get down to the core of what's happening with our black hair care movement. But first, one of the main issues I want to address is that out of this movement has developed $1 billion industry. People are selling hair products, people are selling care products, people are selling everything dedicated to the black community for hair care. But who is making the money? It is not black people. Most of the money are going outside of the community. It's going outside of the community. The hair we buy, the products we use, the extensions, the units, the bundles, most of the money is not coming back to us. We are the market. We are very rarely the owners. I think lately more black people are moving into producing, but not enough of us, and we need to manage our dollars and make sure that if we are going to insist on buying these products, we're spending the money with people who look like us. And I can come from if I want, I don't care, but seriously, we need to start managing and monitoring our money and where we spend it, because it makes no sense that we are still struggling to look good for people who don't care about us, because we not do it for ourselves 9 times out of 10. We're doing it to impress people, and yet still we are supporting people who don't support us. Let's look at where this black hair revolution had to come from. Back in the day, you couldn't walk into an office with an afro. You were told that your hair was unkempt and you had to do something with it. Going to school, you could not wear your natural hair because it was offensive. And so this is something that was foisted on us by colonization. They were envious of our hair and our beauty, and so they tried to control us with our hair. But us being us, we became innovative and we started developing styles for our hair that were flattering. Did you know that braiding was a way of communication between the slaves who were able to speak to each other, give them routes for escape, tell them what's happening and all of that? This is what braiding meant back then. It wasn't just a style. It was a language that spoke to us and helped us to attain freedom.
And now,
those styles
have become
a wealth product for people outside of the culture, outside of the race. What are we doing? How are we going to change this? Start looking for black-owned businesses. Start supporting black-owned business. Start supporting each other. Listen to me, I'm not asking anybody to throw out their wigs, because I will plop on a wig, if I want a change of style, right? It's just that it's too hot, so I don't know how y'all do it, but more power to you. I do like the convenience of wearing a wig, But I shouldn't have to put it on because I can't go through the door because my hair is not done and I don't want to be criticized. I want for you and for me the freedom to be able to wear our hair any way we want it, because what we have done as a community is to start to regurgitate the criticisms of each other that used to be spewed at us by our oppressors, and that is not cool.
I want to
Feel my hair down my back, and the only way I'm going to do that is by a silk press, which I have to do very often, and I can't be bothered with that. If I'm going to straighten it, let me just do it, because doing a silk press is just pretense, because it still don't look like how it grow out of your head. So if I go cream my ear, I go cream my ear. And if you want cream your ear, cream your ear. And if you want to get up out of your bed with your tousled hair, because I love the tousled, the unkempt look, but my ear cannot manage it. I just look mad because of my type hair, my better type hair. I can't wear the look I love because my hair cannot manage it. It cannot achieve it. So there's, just wear your hair the way you love it. I've been wanting to have this conversation for a long time. I wrote up a whole script, but I just spoke from my heart. And if any of this touched you and you have something to say, please leave a comment down below. I read every single comment and I will answer. Let's start the conversation. Is this a revolution, a resistance, or compliance? Let me know in the comments. My name is Claudette, and I'm your Jamaican Gypsy Granny. Please, if you like what we talk about over here, don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell, share it with your friends, and let's keep the conversation going. Thanks for watching. Walk good.